Stepped up to the house party, kinda faded. J's on mask on, yeah, I'm kinda basic. You stood out, Halle Berry cut, amazing, amazing.
Kingsmen.
Hey, yo.
Come on, let's go. What you talking about, Siani?
You know what it is. We bop. Kingsmen Radio. Thank you for tapping in with us. Thank you. You are listening to Siani Lee, TGIF, The Girls and Fairy Tales. This is called Skyfall.
Yes, sir.
Go check that out. Shout out to Indamixradio for hosting Kingsmen Radio every Tuesday night, 8 to 9 p.m. It's the Godcast. You know where to find the best in hip-hop, R&B, conversation, just from real cats just like you. We're real, like you and me. I lost my train of thought. Y'all know what I was trying to say, man.
It's real and live, direct, man.
Live and direct.
I mean, people may ask, well, why y'all started like whatever y'all do?
That's a good question.
Well, very good question, because we've been talking. We have these deep conversations since we can remember.
Before there was podcasts.
Before any of that, and you know, respects to Joe Belton, because to me he's the father of it. So I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of things I'm sure we do that we take away from other people.
Yeah.
So
that's
respect to that. You know what I mean?
What they say? Imitation is the highest form of flattery.
And we all take from somebody, and I think that's a form of flattery.
Yeah.
And you want to show homage to that. Yeah, but we decided, look, shoot, let's make content, man. Like that's the world we're living in right now. And eventually we want to create something that allows people to benefit, learn.
Yeah, and just hear our thoughts on certain
thoughts,
things. We're not trying to bash anyone.
We might have some facts.
Some facts and some
majority
opinions.
I'm not going to lie. Majority of the things
that you might not like. Huh?
Hey, that's the world we live.
That's the world.
That's the world. Like
the best ideas come from challenged thought, man. If nobody makes you think about your stance and be able to defend it properly. But
or agree to disagree. Listen. Oh my God.
We're going into that. We're gonna play some music. We're gonna be back. Like, share, subscribe.
We playing it again and again.
Siani Lee, TGIF, The Girls and Fairy Tales. Siani Lee spelled SIANILE. I think that's how she spells the name.
That's it.
There'll be a link where y'all can go and we'll put a link for you to press a button and take you right to the music on Spotify and stuff like that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Go check that out, man.
Please.
Go stream that. Go play it.
Amazing artist, talented young lady, straight from Philadelphia, homegrown. Executive produced by Kingsmen Radio.
Beautiful young lady, and she has a lot more to come out with.
A lot more.
We're going to be working with her again. It's been a pleasure working with her.
Yeah, the last couple of years.
Shout out to Siani.
For sure. This is not the first project we did with her.
No, it's not. It's not going to be the last.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's crazy because, we been around enough of each other and worked enough where we were able to, I guess, be emotionally charged.
Yeah, man. When you work that long together, you become family, and family sometimes we don't always agree on things.
No, we don't. But I mean, I think again, as long as we can come to a common ground and understand there's a level of respect that will never be crossed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and mistakes will happen.
I think that's what life is all about.
Whoa, what's that? So you doing this again? What is that? Turn that up, bro. Turn the music up.
Just a little bit.
It's crazy.
Just a little bit.
This is a music show for sure. All kinds of music. Woo.
This is the kind of stuff I go to sleep to.
This kind of stuff I grew up on, actually.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
To be honest with you guys,
101.9. Shout out to CD
101.9.
So that was a local
jazz station in New York.
Yeah, it was a jazz station
back in the 90s.
That's where I heard a lot of my Sade. And I'm gonna play this song.
Foreplay.
Sounds of
Strangers. Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, Organized Noise.
Tears
Or
for
something like
Fears. I think they played that too. Yo, CD 101, man. Like,
that. Yeah.
oh, Z100. Shout out to Z100 back in the day.
Yeah,
they
they
put
played
me
some
on
of
to a
that.
lot of stuff too.
You know, it's
But
funny
anyway,
though.
yeah.
This kind of music, man, is what made me want to get into music.
These
Because the
chords,
feeling that
man.
comes from.
Oh
Turn that
my
up just a little
God,
bit more.
man.
Turn that up. Turn.
Listen up.
Bass got. He got something on that bass. Like he got. It's just crazy. This is the stuff that made me want to get into music. This feeling that comes from it. The feeling of relaxation and just peace, man. Music is powerful.
So
I said it before.
let me just give a shout out to Yusef Days. This is called Istanbul, featuring Elijah Fox, live from let's just say live from Malibu. I saw this on Instagram. The joint looks crazy because what happened is it's a band literally playing, but they're like not on a cliff, but it looks like a cliff in Malibu, so you could just see the view of water and the sunset. It looks amazing. And then you hear this music. Let me explain something to you. The young lady that I decide to marry, wherever you are, if you're watching this is the kind of music that I'm gonna be playing
in the house, just on a
like,
regular.
or like I want to take you to like a live show with this. You know what I mean? Sip some wine. You know what I mean? Get close.
Grown man stuff, bro.
You know what I mean? Have the
Hear that
candle
saxophone?
lit.
Hold up.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know, I'm in the keys, man.
Yeah,
So
man,
what the keyboard player's doing and all that.
All of that.
That's
All of
crazy.
that. That's why I sent it to you when we were on the way here. I was like, yo, you gotta listen to this, bro. This is amazing music.
It's crazy. We love music on this show, man. Shout out to everybody who's poured into us and all the music. And you know, I was listening today. I was just getting ready to come to the studio. I don't think he gets enough respect, in my opinion. Alexander O'Neal, man. Alexander O'Neal, man, is amazing. His music for the 80s and 90s, Never Knew Love Like This. Saturday that he did, you know, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. But you know who produced that? Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, bro.
Let's get it.
That's
Let's
Janet
get it.
Jackson. That's
Another production team.
Minnesota, man. That's all Prince
You know what I'm saying?
family.
We show respect to those who have done it before us.
Yeah, for sure. Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, man. They still
What?
creating amazing music.
Production team, like
Yeah, they got the hats. They had the fedoras.
they got a look.
They got a
actually
look.
got a look. You know what I'm saying? Before
They
there
got
was
a
an Instagram.
sound. They got a sound, man, with
And a
those
look,
synths and stuff.
but you know,
Yeah.
but
We were talking
even
about
though they
looks
have a
last
sound,
week, yeah, they had a look too.
they had a look. And this is before Instagram. This is before, and they
cracked
weren't
the
even in
code.
the videos
They
like
cracked
that.
the code, yeah.
So they were just making they were them before, you know, people. I guess.
Yeah, man. It was
changing around.
Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. Of course, you had Quincy Jones, who was working with Michael at the time. You also had Babyface and L.A. Reid were killing the game in the late '80s, early '90s as well. There was some, but then there's more production teams, and I'm just referencing those, man.
Because we are a production team.
Yeah.
We gotta show homage. You know what I'm saying?
You had Hall & Oates from Philly that was
Okay.
doing like back in the
I
day,
was
like the
just
'70s. Hall & Oates.
Yo, man, this is I keep
Were they
saying
from
it,
Philly?
but I don't know. But I just went past them on Instagram page. They play like music back in the day, and it's so nostalgic, bro.
Yeah.
Like I love music. For all those people that are watching this that love music, bro, and gals, you can understand this, man. Really and truly, like when you hear that, it just makes you close your eyes. You even think about a time where you with somebody that you love, or a good time when you know, just to have good experiences.
Music can do that.
Yeah, I have had more good nostalgic moments. I can't remember. In fact, honestly, I've never been nostalgic and had a negative thought. Shout out to that. Thank you, Lord. I don't. There's not been a song where I listen to and I'm like, damn, something happened. Like
I got songs like that.
Jumped.
Nothing like that.
Yeah, like
but
so
there's
you hear a
heartbreak.
song and you.
Well, you know, he don't. There's heartbreak.
No, there's heartbreak, but I don't. Yeah. See, I never allow myself.
One of my
to get
favorite
that
songs
close.
that it takes me back to a time is when I hear some John Mayer stuff, or if I hear what was that song? No Air with Chris Brown and I don't know, I'm supposed to be without air. I love that song. That's another good song. But,
Yo, Speaking about music real quick, bro.
Mm.
This is what I heard real quick.
Right.
Just sent me some shit from Spotify where I got 1 billion streams, right? My publisher hit me. I said, break that down. How much money is that? That shit wasn't even $45,000.
I've seen so many people say that the publisher is either stealing from Snoop Dogg or just getting the math wrong. But neither of these two things are actually true. The way that these commenters are checking out these royalty streams is just wrong. They're likely going to a royalty stream calculator, typing in 1 billion streams, and then seeing that number, 100% of that royalty base. But remember, this is publishing, which is only 20% of that entire revenue stream. For artists like Snoop Dogg, that number is going to get broken down even more. For each of his songs, he has at least 10 co-writers. And his most streamed song on Spotify, Young, Wild, and Free, has 17 co-writers. So let's just say 10. We split that down to 2%. But now we get to a number that's very close to the number that he said. So as an indie artist, really think about what these deals could mean for your royalty base and hold on to as much of those rights as you possibly can. As always, be smart.
It's crazy out here, these streams. Yo, he got 10, 17 writers on his, like, what's up with that? He got ghostwriters?
So this brought me to...
Dang. I didn't know that.
Thank God for deals. We just came across a deal.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And for producers who have done sync deals or any type of deal where their music is being distributed out to companies or whatever, contracts are given to you.
It's part of the game.
Part of it, right?
It needs to be part of it. Mm-hmm.
And sometimes, at one point, I didn't understand the whole co-writing thing, because you would think, wow, there's 17 people in the studio writing. No. It could be one writer, and those other 16 people never been set foot in the studio ever in their life. But if that contract says, if this song does this, or we were able to get this song to do that, you have signed away your routes. We will be considered co-writers on this particular song.
Chill it all out, bro. Not unless that's negotiated up front.
Well, if you don't read over your contract, like you say it. You
gotta read over the contracts.
You gotta read your contracts, bro. So, but it also just shows how many people have a hand in the pot.
I believe I have a pretty good understanding of the music business. We probably should. But he just said, like, a publishing is only 20% of the record, of the income, only 20%. What's the other? It's the copyright master. That's why producers, when you got producers, when you create music, you got to realize you at that moment hold 100% to everything, right? And even if you have writers on it, you still hold a nice share of the pie of the entire record. Don't let people take advantage of you. Just don't do it, because you never know what record's going to go. And you don't want to be sitting back and being like, dang, I didn't handle my business.
But you know what, though? It makes me think times are hard right now.
Yeah.
And you are, let's just say 26, 27. You're making music.
Yeah.
And you're going through some times. But you just happen to get a deal. And they're saying to you, listen, we want a 50% deal of everything.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to take majority of your publishing rights. For a kid that's not seeing any money, and they tell you, listen, we're willing to give you, and I'm just, it's never like that.
25,000, 50,000.
No, we're giving you $75,000. All right. Now, mind you, in the contract it stipulates everything, but to you hear 75,000. You know, either your mom or wherever your living situation is, you know, you need that to pay the mortgage or the rent. You know, kids are in school,
bro.
Insurance. Oh, something done happen. You now got to fix this. Money is tight.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, I want to be smart about this, but do I just miss up on this opportunity? And then the question is, how much are you worth to yourself?
I was about to say, because you don't get what you're worth, you get what you negotiate.
You know what I'm saying? So if somebody's saying to you, I'm going to give you $75,000, that means you're worth more than that.
Right, because if they're going to give you $75,000, that means they plan on recouping that $75,000 plus. Recouping means they plan on getting back I like those, big words from Coopin.
no. People don't just give money without it.
Huh? I was
back.
watching Shark Tank last night, and these investors are not investing in you if they don't see a clear path.
Bottom line.
They don't see a clear path to making the money they've given you back plus
And more.
and
With
more
interest.
With interest.
So yeah.
I hadn't pressed it on time, Shaq.
That's what it is,
Most
man.
everything's undercover. More like Ray and the brothers. Anyway, got a text from Dre. Told me to get dressed and be on my way. Yeah. Pulled up to the scene with it. And I'm super clean with it.